Hi there, sign of Aquarius. This is Kim here to do your next 48-hour reading. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for likes, shares, and subscribes. Let's get into your reading. As always, I like to ask that your spirit guides and your angels join us so we get messages that's for your greater good, always. Aquarius, next 48 hour. All right. What do we have? Oh, goodness. The Venom and the Bardo. So these are the archetype cards. So basically, you're in an in-between stage, and where the center of where you're at right now kind of looks like this, right here. It looks like that. So it looks like you're in the middle of what I would call like dark night of the soul, the venom, the suffering part, the not understanding why we're having to go through something part, because there's still a transition. This is Bardo. It's representing the in-between lives, but in this situation also it's representing the in-between state, I feel like, between your nectar and your venom. It's what you make of this, and it's something that's in this that gives you the energy to transmute to something really great, and it had to be here for that to exist. Like this had to be here for the next thing to exist in a very like quantum way. It's entangled with it. They're two extremes, but they're entangled. All right, so what is this in between? What is this Bardo energy about? You're laying the groundwork. Three of Earth. In between time doing your research, getting educated or getting more education regarding something. Receiving advice from spirit too. Two of Water in the reverse. It might be regarding a partnership that maybe it doesn't feel like true love or something like that. I don't know, something about partnership that's maybe it's in transition too. Yeah, it's because there we have the Six of Fire, which is a victory, a success. Six of Fire. A victory, a success, a reward for just even doing something, for being a part of something. I think it's this one. Answering the call, answering your call to maybe work as a light worker or assist with light working jobs. Not really jobs though, just part of your passion and purpose. So answering the call, this can be about forgiveness too. Second chances, fresh start. You know, accepting a truth so that we can move on. So maybe accepting things for as good and bad as they can get. Because like I said, your vision right now, it's looking like this card in the middle of your vision, like where you're at this moment. Don't worry, you're going to be floating on air here pretty soon. It's a really romantic type of picture, isn't it? With the ship, like antique ship with the hot air balloon. Kind of looks steampunk too. I don't know why I'm thinking, because I saw something about that the other day. What's the venom about? An abuse of power. maybe in a power structure, or maybe somebody that is, you know, providing like a fear atmosphere. This kind of reminds me like of this picture here, the Emperor in reverse. It can be about, well, I would think a need to restructure. Maybe somebody's going in and out of a position and there's going to be like somebody different in charge. Maybe it's talking about that, like a change of boss or something like that. I think that the Venom could be not doing anything at all. The Venom could be a strategy of not moving out of fear. Like, could be probably the worst thing you could do for yourself. What else about this Emperor in reverse? What else? Queen of Water in reverse and a Tower in reverse. So it is about rebuilding. It is about rebuilding. If somebody can learn how to take care of themselves properly, and we might be talking about health and diet and exercise, there could be something on the health front that's really being shook. That if it wasn't solid to begin with, you know, that it may be causing an upset or a disrupt within the body. So we could be rebuilding on that. You know what I mean? Being open to a little bit more love coming our way. Also, this could be, we could have a Scorpio energy, Cancer energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Cancer again, and Capricorn. So rebuilding. Answering the call to rebuild, possibly in a different way. Have we answered the call for co-creating with Spirit? I don't know. Tell me more about the Two of Water. So if that's not manipulation, that Queen of Water energy, it could be manipulation and abuse of power and needing to completely restructure from the bottom up because it came crashing down. But that's already happened. The Venom is the, what do we do next? It feels like. The Nine of Air. Feeling like things are a little stressful at the moment in the mind. Thinking and over-analyzing options that don't seem to make any good, suitable solutions to you. That could be Gemini energy. This could be like something like worry to the level of anxiety or insomnia, depression, the dark part. Let me use a different deck and see what wants to come out with this other deck. This is the Spacious Tarot. Messages for Aquarius. Next 48 hour for when it really applies for them. So how do we fix this Nine of Air? Is most of the time up to us. It's patterns, thought patterns. It's just something that we're like used to. So it's automatic. Sometimes we have to really be doing kind of work on ourselves just to be present with ourselves and actually observe how we're acting and what we're doing. Sometimes there are definitely periods in our life where we're not very observant to how we might be appearing or coming off, how we might be acting. Temperance and the reverse. I think your hands are tied. There's not any more that you can do to fix the situation of people or partnerships that aren't getting along. I feel like you've tried. You've tried with the hot and the cold, but it's just not, yeah, it's not, it's time to have a new experience, it feels like. This one just, I don't know. What else about this Temperance in reverse? Chemistry kind of gone, and someone's not really wanting to be inspired or not feeling inspired to fight for something anymore. Or stand up or defend somebody, possibly about that too. The Seven of Wands is in reverse. I have the Devil in reverse, which is usually a good card to get. That's beating your, you know, getting rid of your vices, your addictions. Oh, nice. The Empress energy, and it's upright. So building something that's going to be very successful with that Six of Fire too. Beating your vices, beating your demons, and then rebuilding something that the Empress is rebuilding. So you know it's going to be fantastic. It's going to work out. It's going to be wonderful. Yeah, not letting anything chain you down or control you. It's like you are the rebel here, breaking out of any kind of chains. Three of E. Three of E. All right. Death in the reverse. There might be change, transformation, and closings or endings because of this Venom being the time right now that it feels kind of uncomfortable. But there is change. There is change to be had. There's emotions to be felt still. Empress energy is completely good, especially with rebuilding energy. Five of Pentacles is the challenge here. So you're laying the groundwork down here. You're in transition, going through a very worrisome time, but it's showing up as a challenge, meaning it's going to be the end to these worrisome times coming up. And I feel like it has to do with your pentacles too, or something that you're creating. It's your creation. You're birthing it to life here. Everything is fruitful and abundant here. I have the Queen of Cups this time in the upright, and the Eight of Cups is in the reverse. So you're returning, or someone's returning, and we have the Queen of Cups upright. So taking better care of yourself, being open to receiving more love. Guardian of Cups, helping you with listen, is someone that can listen. So there's no real getting away from an emotional attachment. That's there. But and there is change. Look, Two of Pentacles. And I like how it has the 8 in there, the infinity symbol too. There may be a move. This was in the last one. This card might be representing a big move, though, on your part that goes towards or closer to like your dreams manifesting and things like that coming true. And there's the Two of Pentacles. Whatever milestone here that you're wanting to meet, this is making a big move towards that. This Two of Pentacles could also be about change, but also decisions and trying to live in the now, because it's like being pulled from one thing to the next, or juggling from one thing to the next. But look, you're sending, see, you're building up the Pentacles here. Looks like it's slowly building. Two of Pentacles, change, and then we have Three of Pentacles. See the roots getting stronger. It's the foundation is getting really firm. So whatever you're doing, you're having a victory and you're building on the foundation. Something's going to be built a lot better by you here. So more advice on this Queen of Water in reverse, please. Judgment in the challenge position. Can you forgive somebody if they essentially loved the best they could love, Their ability to give love is directly related to their ability that they actually received love, or they're receiving love, if you get what I'm saying. Their ability to love was they doing the best that they could. So letting go of resentments and knowing that we all kind of have a part to play here. So releasing and forgiving. And there's the Two of Cups. Now it's in the upright. And it's over the Five of Pentacles. So Guardian of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Two of Cups. Being really focused on good partnerships and good decisions. Four of Swords is in the reverse for the 4-4. So it's like you're being supported during this time for sure. To make big moves. This is a real protective vibe. Laying the groundwork down. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Now we have 8-8. And that's the way you want to see that card, because that's like getting out of a mental prison here at the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Getting out of a mental prison, not being tied to anything, like there's no real expectation here. Five of Swords, I feel like is a challenge. So if you're conflicted, it probably has something to do with your own thoughts of what's expected, what you expect out of yourself. So there's a lot of still being in the middle of some kind of mental fight here with yourself. Anything else? Ten of Cups in the reverse. You're making a move towards getting that filled. I always say it's in the mail for you. If it's in the reverse, it's coming. If it's in the reverse, there's something missing from that. And then I have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. So there's 10-10. So it'll be patience, but divine timing. Something will release your burdens and get you away from this venom energy with the 10 of Wands in the reverse. And that's what I've got for you, Aquarius. Let's get you a fortune cookie too and wrap up your reading. I've got one that's for some reason flipped, if I can find it. Society, say yes to all the wonderful invitations coming your way. Excellent networking opportunities and new love interest for singles will be the result. Friendship, a friend needs your help. Your kindness and excellent counseling skills will put them back on track. And achievement, and of course with all these eights, you would get achievement. The Six of Fire is something that you're being recognized for. So it says, enjoy the limelight. You've earned it. Although on the family front, someone's health could cause some secret worries or sleepless nights. And that's what I've got for you. Sending you love and light. Bye-bye.